For today's video, we're going to take a look at the new home-based Outlander Cassie Lipman, better known as Clip. But before we take a look at her, I did want to quickly go over everything that's in the home-based status report. And the very first thing they mentioned is that Fort Nightmares is going to be ending on November 20th. They also explained how to get the new home-based Outlander Clip. First thing I should point out is that you can recruit her from the collection book if you have a hero recruitment voucher, and we're going to go ahead and get her now so we can try her out and see what she's like. But she's also going to be available in the new Clip's Nightmare quest line. So this Friday, October 16th at 8 p.m, there's going to be a new quest line called Clip's Nightmare, and the description that came with it said, a nauseating spell overtakes Hexylvania. A gunsmith is haunted by a figure from her past. Help home base dispel the curse before it's too late. Complete this brand new quest line to unlock home base's favorite blacksmith, Clip. If you don't have any vouchers, all you have to do is just complete the quest line on October the 16th and you'll be able to get Clip that way. And we'll check out her perks here in a second. Dyer is also going to be returning on October the 16th, and he's going to be available in the event store. And since he's a mythic, he'll most likely cost 3,200 gold. There are his abilities and there's his perks. And when you get Dyer, you also get the Hunter's Instinct team perk. And not only is he going to be added to the event store on the 16th, but the Ghost Pistol is going to be added to the event store as well. And this is the pistol that can shoot through objects. I wouldn't say it's one of the best pistols, but it is useful in certain situations. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to bleep that out. Sorry about that language. But it is useful in certain situations. They also told us what we can expect to see next week. On October the 23rd, Raven's going to be in the event store. And I would consider him to be one of the best, if not the best, lefty and righty hero in Save the World. And there are his abilities. And I know in the home-based status report, it said he unlocks Hunter's Instinct, but he doesn't. The team perk he does unlock is Preemptive Strike. And it's actually a team perk I use often. So in my opinion, you're definitely going to want to get Raven. And again, he's going to be available in the event store on the 23rd. Bloodfinder AC is also going to be available in the event store next week. And I don't really use anti-material charge to kill enemies, so I don't really use him that often, but he's also going to be returning next week. And as for the following week, beginning on October 30th, the Cram Session event is going to return. For the duration of the Cram Session event, quest and mini-boss mission alerts will drop additional XP, evolution material, reperk and perk up. And there's also going to be some Cram Session quests, and they're each going to have like 10 stages. And every time you complete a stage for one of those quests, you'll get better rewards. And those rewards include XP, evolution materials, perk ups, and gold. And that Cram Session is going to be available on the 30th, and it's going to last until November 20th. Arlene Eyes is going to be returning that week as well, and I would also recommend getting her because she's really useful when it comes to certain melee loadouts. And the Spectral Blade is going to be returning in the event store that week as well. So this is also going to be available on October the 30th, and this is one of the best melee weapons in Save the World. So you're going to want to get this one if you haven't gotten it already. And that's everything that was in the home-based status report. Like I said, I also wanted to check out Clip, since we can recruit her. Anyways, her three main abilities are Phase Shift, Teddy, and Shock Tower. And for her standard perk, she has High Caliber Harvest, which is whenever you destroy objects with your anti-material charge, you have a 33% chance to drop additional ingredients. And her commander perk gives you a 100% chance to drop additional ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and farm with her for 5 minutes and see how many materials we get and compare it against some other farming heroes. But first, let's go ahead and max her out. So this is what she looks like when you first get her and when she's fully maxed out. Alright, so while we go farming, we're going to use the Blast from the Past team perk. For our support team, we're going to use Fossil Southie, Flash AC, Archaeologist, Recon Scout Jess, and Paleo Luna. And the first thing I want to do is see how many punches we can get. Oh, so it looks like we can only get 3 without using an energy boost. You'll only be able to hit it 3 times before you completely run out of energy. And basically we're going to try to farm for metal first, and then if we get all the metal, we'll go for bricks and wood. Definitely feels like we're waiting for our anti-material charge a lot more compared to Archaeologist and Fossil Southie. So yeah, we're getting about 39 to 40 for cars. It goes as low as 27. Oh, we got 18 on that one. But I think 40 was the highest. 22 for that one. I don't think she's going to be as good when it comes to mobility compared to Fossil Southie, because with him, he regenerates his energy a lot faster. So you'll be able to use your abilities, but you'll also be able to phase shift and get around the map, and anti-material charge because you'll get your energy back faster. And she's also not going to be as good when it comes to dealing damage compared to Fossil Southie, because he's pretty good with melee weapons that have a good heavy attack. We're not going to be able to destroy as many objects as quickly as Archaeologist, because her AMC requires hardly any energy. So you're not going to be able to clear out a room as quickly as some other heroes. Let's see, we got 2 batteries. I should also pay attention to the nuts and bolts and batteries. 2 nuts and bolts. We got 3 sleek on that one. I'm not sure what the highest is we got so far, but we got 3 for that one. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and still compare the ingredients we got. Let's see, 7 nuts and bolts. 9 nuts and bolts. That's actually a lot. Wow. Okay, she's actually really good when it comes to farming ingredients. 5 sleek from that one car. And basically, I just want to see if it applies to just like metal or if it applies to ingredients. I also want to see how many materials we get from other objects as well. So let's see. We got 3 planks and 2 twine on that one. 3 planks. 11 planks. Oh my good, that's a lot of planks. 5 planks. Oh, yeah. See how much we get from this one. 4 ore, 1 powder, or 6 ore, 1 powder. 1 ore, 2 powder. 2 ore, 1 powder. Let's hit this big rock. 5 ore, 2 powder. Okay. So that's how many ingredients we got from different structures. And let's go ahead and compare our ingredients with what we get from the other Outlanders. So we're still getting the same amount of metal. We got 39 metal. So it doesn't affect how much brick, wood, or metal you get. But I also want to see how many materials. So we got 1 mechanical part, 1 nuts and bolt. Let's see, 2 nuts and bolts, no mechanical parts. There we just got 2 nuts and bolts. I think the most we got with Cassie was like 9. I think we were able to get up to like 9 nuts and bolts with Cassie. Let's go ahead and check out the rocks while we're at it. See, we got 2 ore from that one. 1 ore. So I think we were getting upwards of like 5 and 6 ore from Cassie. So you definitely get more ore. Let's go ahead and try planks. I think we got 11 planks on one of our trees. Yeah, we're just getting like 1 plank, 1 twine. I think we got up to like 6 twine on 1 tree. So she's definitely better when it comes to farming ingredients, because we were getting way more ingredient when we were using her compared to Fossil Southie. So in my opinion, if you need more ingredients like mechanical parts or mineral powder, twine, planks, nuts and bolts, then you're going to want to use Clip as your commander. She's not going to be able to destroy items as quickly as the other farming heroes, and she's not going to be able to get you as much wood, metal, and brick as the other farming Outlanders. But in my opinion, she's definitely the best when it comes to getting ingredients. And again, those are just my initial impressions. I think what I'll end up doing is if I need to farm for wood, brick, or metal, I may just use Fossil Southie or Archaeologist, or I may just go with the Constructor and use Recycling. But if I need ingredients, I think I may use Clip. In my personal opinion, I still consider Fossil to be the best farming Outlander overall, only because he has the extra mobility from his phase shift. You'll be able to get your energy back a lot faster. And he's also really good when it comes to melee weapons that have good heavy attacks. So I still prefer him overall. But again, like I said, if I ever need ingredients, I will definitely use Clip as my commander. Also, whenever I do farm with Archaeologist or Fossil Southie, I will definitely put Clip in my support team. But yeah, I would recommend maxing her out as soon as you get her, and you're going to want to either put her in your support team or use her as a commander. It kind of depends on what you're farming for. So that sums up everything I'm going to go over for this one. Before I go, let me know if y'all would like us to stream the new Clip's Nightmare Quest on YouTube this weekend. And let us know if y'all would still like us to do a regular review of Clip where we actually do a mission with her. But that sums up everything I'm gonna go for this one. Hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.